This is great for hip hop. I watch every review you could possibly watch, and it's been a beautiful thing seeing people make the money they made, get the views, subscribers, and I was gonna jump on and do the same because I'm a big fan as well. But it was so many songs, man, and I wanted to enjoy the moment. We have a thing where we jump on everything so quick and don't enjoy it. I really want to enjoy it and see it from the outside. So Kendrick versus Drake, who really won?
In the drop top, still do rad with the flip flops. Smell that ooh weed through the ziplock. 223 make it real high. Minding my business, better kick rocks. Old school Atlanta like slap socks. This 30-second clip, not a TikTok. Yeah.
Let's get straight into it. Let's say all lies are removed, right? Because we don't have any facts for the most part. And in battle rap, if you watch battle rap, my favorite battle rapper is Sue Surf, Free the Wave. A lot of people they tell lies, they sell lies, and it's about how you package it. You know what I'm saying? If you can make somebody believe it and have them think like, damn, maybe it is true, and they win at the moment, afterwards it don't matter. So we're going for the moment, how you felt when you first heard it. Forget everything afterwards. We can look hindsight, but I'm talking at that moment. Let's go by the diss tracks, and then I'll break it down as I go. Okay, let's start with Like That. Kendrick verse was it was a strong jab. Anybody who heard it, really the big three was very important, you know what I'm saying? And now that I think about it, this whole thing was really lining Drake up. I've been telling people I felt like Kendrick had all this in a tuck because he made it seem like he was forced out, and I'll tell you what I mean when I get there. So Drake does push-ups. Push-ups was crazy. Let's get that out of the way. Push-ups was some of the best. Drake riding the beat. He went the typical back-to-back Drake with the drop me, give me 50, drop me, give me 50. He was talking crazy. Crazy. So if you had to go from Like That to push-ups, well, you can't say that because it was first-person shooter, and then it was Like That. But Like That what started everything, so we get out the way. So when Drake dropped push-ups, he's up. I'm like, okay, Kendrick gotta go crazy. I don't care what nobody say, Kendrick gotta go crazy. Drake is up here because it's hard. So he's kind of pushing Kendrick out. He bullying him. You got the memes, you got everything. So everybody feeling sorry for Drake. Let's remember, Drake pushed this. He started this. He initiated this in a sense. Then he dropped the tailor-made freestyle with the Pac and the Snoop. Everybody said it was creative, but I didn't really like it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm a big Pac fan. It sound butchered. It sound like you could tell it was Drake. I get the idea of it being creative. It just didn't see. I thought Drake verse was cold. I thought his verse was cold, but just I guess he was trying to make it seem like the West Coast against him, which all that kind of got rebutted in no sense. You dig what I'm saying? So for me, push-ups was an A. If we go from A to F, push-ups was an A, and tailor-made was like a C for me. So Kendrick drops Euphoria. Crazy. To me, I think this is one of the best diss tracks of all time. From the beat switching, you know, the 3 different beats, just crazy. Like his rapping, just how he set everything up. People say it was boring, like from the setup, from start off slow. It's like he writes up, so it gets crazy. As a matter of fact, it was so crazy that Drake copied the same thing he did. So I like that. Now, I give Euphoria A+. That's just me. I gave Push-Ups an A. I give Euphoria A+. Kendrick dropped 616 in LA. Me personally, it's cool. So a lot of people may put this higher than me. I give this like a C, a B. So right now Kendrick's up by a little bit because I gave him an A+. So Kendrick's up, but it's real close. Now, Drake drops Family Matters. Crazy. A plus, A plus, A plus off gates, A plus. Great rapping, beats crazy. He's talking reckless. Some of the best Drake music we got in a long time. And out of nowhere, within like 5 minutes, Kendrick dropped Meet the Grams. I'm not gonna lie, like, I don't know what's above a A plus. I'm not even gonna say that. We'll stick with an A plus. I give Family Matters an A plus too, but I give Meet the Grams an A plus as well. And Kendrick is up just by a little bit. Like, he's up by like a plus for me. So it's real close, like neck and neck. So when he dropped Meet the Grams, like when I first heard it, bro, I felt like something was different. You know, if you listen to Ether and Nas talk to Jay, he's talking crazy. Like, it's crazy. But this was like, what? Like, you know, it's like your heart beating fast. Like, what is he? This nigga crazy. Like, this might be the most disrespectful diss song ever. Like, it will make you look in the mirror as a man. Like, okay, just think that psychologically, like, right? Adonis has to go to school. So somebody could be like, hey, your dad this, your dad that, your dad this, your dad that. Like, while he's in school, he still has to go through everyday life. And they know everybody know what Adonis look like. So he has to live with that. His mother has to live with that. His dad, his family. That's going to play forever. So you could just imagine them being in public and people being like, dear Adonis or dear Sandra. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy. Then he said, when you turn 18, you can understand. Like, so what if he listened to that and it actually triggers something? And he do his little research and he see the little things and the little, you know what I'm saying? He look at his dad different. Like, that psychologically, like, it's a haymaker. And he dropped it literally right after, like, while I was listening to it, I was checking my Twitter, it said Kendrick dropped. So he rebutted so quick that he took the steam from a great Drake song. So Kendrick is still up. Both of these are A plus, but that Meet the Grams is something different, bro. It's something different. Something different. So right after that, he dropped again, and he dropped Not Like Us. That won it for me. I was like, okay, it's over with. It's nothing he can do because it's a hit. I said the next thing he dropped would have to be crazy, right? So he dropped another A plus song to me. He got DJ Mustard. He flipped this whole West Coast thing. You did what I'm saying when he tried to do Snoop and Tupac. So he went and got Mustard. He's rapping, you know, he on his Cali flow, his Bay flow, and he drops a hit. So when he said back to back, we get back to that record, which I think he talking about Daylight, right? And I could be wrong, but he did a back to back on him and dropped a hit. So now that back to back, we get back to that record, he did the same exact thing. Now people in the club saying OVO, the same way they was doing this ain't a world tour, this your girl tour. So he put a Drake on Drake, and Drake went in it recklessly. So now with this song being out, it really don't matter what Drake do, because it's already spreading like wildfire. They said he brought LA together, you know what I'm saying? So that's done. And then Drake pulls the Kendrick and try to play with the title and does a Heart Part 6. I don't get this, because the people around, some of the people I know said they didn't like none of Kendrick's songs until, you know, his last hit. And they said it was sleep music. So I'm like, for real? So when I heard the Heart Part 6, I knew they weren't gonna like it. But I like the Heart Part 6. I do. I thought I don't like him addressing everything, and at the end he doing all that talking like, I'm glad you came out, and you know, you in the pen. And so I knew people wouldn't like that because they didn't like the slow stuff from Kendrick. So I knew they wouldn't like that. But me, I give it like a B. So Kendrick has an A plus, like an A plus over him. So it's like Kendrick 99, Drake 97 for me. You know what I'm saying? It was that close. So for me, great battle. I got Kendrick winning, but I don't See, I'm not like everybody else. I never said nothing Drake did was boring or sleepy, because he was rapping. He was rapping some good like push-ups. Push-ups is wild. So with that being said, let's get deep into it. I'll start with Kendrick, right? From Kendrick came out the gate with the cover art. You dig what I'm saying? He came out with the slogans. He said nothing. He didn't tweet. He didn't do nothing. So I tell you something. When you like battling someone or you talk trash and they go, "Oh, if you find a kid, I'll quit rap." That's how you know he's listening and it affected him. It's hitting him. I tell my partners this. It's really for Drake. It's not for us. It's for Drake. So if Drake, so that means Drake is sitting somewhere listening, and he picks up his phone. If you find a daughter, like, bro, like, you don't see how crazy that is. You're supposed to be in the lab, man. Get the phone out your hand, man. Did you tell what you call it? Twitter fingers, man. Like, come on, man. So I got Kendrick winning because he was strategic. He lined them up. He was very quick with his responses. He said nothing. And you could tell he did stuff that affected him. There's a rumor saying that the record labels are trying to, I don't know how true this is, but it's a rumor saying that the record labels trying to die it down with him saying all the allegations and stuff towards Drake. And they're trying to get Kendrick to say it's a lie or whatever. If that's true, it don't even matter if that's true. If that's true, that just shows how impactful what Kendrick did was. You know what I'm saying? You got Kendrick, he's on TNT, he's on the baseball playoffs, basketball playoffs. He in the clubs already. Like, people already quoting the, like, Rolling Stone crowned Kendrick. Drake last diss had 1 million dislikes. I've never seen that, and it's still people saying. I thought it was cool, but it's a lot of people don't like that at all. So with that being said, I got Kendrick, but let's get into these lies, right? These lies and allegations. We're finna break this down. Okay. Also, before I do that, Drake, a video came out where he was on a stage with a female, and she said her age, which was under the 17, and it's not a good look. It's not a good look. So with that and the Baca allegations, it don't look good. I told my partner they're gonna try to assassinate his character, and with Kendrick saying that and that video came up, it seems like I said, like they're trying to assassinate his character and get him up out of here. And I think they had them videos, and I think they got more stuff. I don't think Kendrick's done. Like, I believe they had that in the tuck and seen that same way how Pusha had the blackface. He knew he was gonna drop that and shake some. Pusha just didn't have a big enough fan base. If Kendrick had that, then he did the little flip on the slave talk and going to Atlanta instead, bro, Drake would be dead. It's just Pusha wasn't big enough. You know what I'm saying? So the lies and the allegations. He said, I think Drake. So he threw those allegations and he said he had a child. Now, take away the lies. When you first heard Drake had a child, did you not say not again? Like, he done lied again. Because that's how much he's lied in the past to make you think like, damn, he really did that. So his lies hit harder than Drake's. Now, Drake had some lies too. Now, about with his wife, I don't know about that. That's none of my business. That's not good neither. So we don't have the facts on that. But Drake said that Kendrick he had something happen when he was young. He was touching stuff when he was young. And he said, go listen to the song on it's on Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, right? But in that song, it was his mom. That happened to his mom and his cousin. Cause I love all the Kendrick albums, by the way. My favorite is To Pimp a Butterfly. These Walls is my favorite song by Kendrick, I think. Or it's anyway, like I was saying, he said that he was in that song. His mom was in. He had a cousin or something like that, and something happened. He had what he had going on. They thought the same thing happened to Kendrick. So the whole moral of the story was how the cousin got outcast and his mom was acting like that because something happened to her, which would explain why he's so aggressive of calling him that, because he don't like that. He don't like people who do that. So when Drake said that, I said two things. Either he didn't listen to the song, didn't understand it, but it's right there in your face, so you have no choice but to understand it, or he had ghostwriters. That's the first thing I thought, because there's no way you could listen to that song. What is it? Mother Sober. You know what I'm talking about. You know exactly what song I'm talking about. But if he listened to that and that's what he got from it, he couldn't have, which means to me he didn't listen to it. So somebody either gave him that information, or I feel like he had help or writers or something for him to even say that. Or he was panicking and just had to throw something out there. But another reason why he lost, this is what he did. When he threw that Mother Sober track, if I got the name wrong, pardon me, can't think off the top of my head, but when he threw that out there, he's making the world go back and listen to that. And when you hear that song, you're going to get a powerful message from it, and you're going to hear that none of that happened. So you know what that does? These millions of people are going to go listen to that track, and now his album, Mr. Moore and the Big Steppers, is back on Billboard Top 200. So you really just sent everybody who thought they didn't like the album to go listen to one of the best songs on the album. Now they're going to listen to the whole album, and they're going to get some knowledge. They're going to help you with your mental health, how to you're going to learn more about Kendrick as a man. He was very vulnerable and told a lot of personal things. And now you just made Kendrick rapping made everybody a new fan to go back and listen to his music, but you send them to the perfect song because they're looking for some tea, and they're going to get something powerful. Now they're going to listen to that album, then they're going to go back and listen to Pimp the Butterfly. And like I've been saying, to me, all of Kendrick albums are classic to me. Besides Damn, I didn't like Damn. It took me, when everybody was on the Damn wave with them singles, that took me maybe like 2 years ago when I went back and listened to Damn, because they said you can listen to it backwards to forward. And that's when I liked it better that way. So yeah, and that's why I think Drake took a big hit, because he sent his fans over there to listen to the album and break down what he did, and that's what messed him up. I think he went in the battle recklessly, and he just tried to bully the wrong person, because he dropped 2 tracks first. You know, you can't play with Tupac, you can't play with Snoop Dogg, you can't play with LA legends, West Coast legends, and think he not gonna say nothing. But yet again, let's not go crazy. Drake put up a great fight. Some great rapping, great bars. When Drake did that, as a matter of fact, he's like, now I think you Mike Jack and I'm Prince, cause your brother Jermaine and you start. Think what? Like, he was going crazy like that. Drake said that. What's Drake? What's that? A baby K? Like, what's a prince? What do you say? What's the prince to the king? That's his son. Or something. Like, bro, he was talking crazy. But when I tell people, when you battle rap or you watch battle rap, it's about breaking your opponent down. And Kendrick was dropping bars in there, but he was hitting them. He gave them personals. He gave them triples. He was psychologically like taking your location and pinning it. Another thing, Drake said that he was feeding Kendrick false information due to how he got the glove and all that type stuff. So it make you think, if he was getting fed false information, was that the thing that they getting Drake for now, was that fed to him? Like what information was fed to him? So it kind of, I think Drake went in there like he was unbeatable. Like, I don't think he went in there swinging. It's just Kendrick was just more strategic and he was more tactical, I think. But very good battle, man. Very, very good battle. Me personally, I think Kendrick is going to I think he's going to drop an album with all of these songs. Not only did he outstream Drake, but nobody's made Drake look crazy like this. Like, he's beating Drake on all levels. And if Kendrick dropped, if all these songs got 15 million streams, he has the #1 streaming song in this year, like, over Drake, and that's crazy. So if he drop an album with 4 songs that's 15, 16 million streams, when he drop a complete album, because of those streams, he go platinum in a day. He can do groundbreaking numbers. And that's good for. Yeah, so with that being said, man, let me know who y'all thought won. I have Kendrick with a great battle. I think he still has more in the clip. But he has his #1 hit. Drake, great battle. Kendrick, great battle. Y'all hit me up on everything. Let me know who y'all thought won and what's your favorite diss track and what's your favorite bars or lines in this battle. And nobody should say either person was trash, because this was a heavyweight fight, man. With that being said, oh, and if you're on Prize Pick, man, use my code. Let's get some money together. You know what I'm saying? Go on and refer me. Let's get in there. I share my picks and all that good stuff. I appreciate y'all watching so much. Y'all take it easy.
In the drop top, still do rad with the flip flops. Smell that ooh weed through the ziplock. 2, 2, 3, make it real high. Minding my business, better kick rocks. Old school Atlanta like slap socks. This 30-second clip, not a TikTok. Yeah.